REI, or Recreational Equipment Incorporated, was established in 1938 and is currently America's largest co-op. Equipped with the mission statement to inspire, educate, and outfit for a lifetime of outdoor adventure and stewardship, REI has over 9,500 employees and 120 stores nationwide. While REI creates their own high-end products, they also work with 900 other brand-name companies to offer the latest and greatest in outdoor goods. A large portion of REI's success can be attributed to their commitment to the intangible. From vacation packages to volunteer work, all of their stores act as a hub for social interaction. One could even conclude that REI has created a third place for its customers, a place where the community can go to facilitate and foster broader, more creative interactions. While the notion of a third place was originally coined by the Starbucks phenomenon, it is really an integral part of REI's core competencies that help set it apart from its competition. In addition, REI's focus on interpersonal relationships has continuously placed the company on Fortune magazine's list of top companies to work for since 1998.
A cooperative is a business organization owned and operated by a group of individuals. In REI's case, a co-op is run by its consumers or in charge of electing the board of directors. The purpose of a consumer-based co-op is to provide quality goods and services at the lowest cost to the owners. While a typical organization treats profits as gains to investors, profits in a co-op are either used to fund social objectives or refund co-op members.
REI exhibits strong financials despite the weak U.S. economy. REI saw an increase in sales and net income between 2009 and 2010. Net sales and operating income has increased by about 14%. Net income slowly inched up because the company has focused on rewarding its members and expanding the company. Patronage refunds increased by almost 19%, and investment in property increased by 33%. REI has clearly made company growth and member satisfaction a key factor in its long-term mission. This creates a positive incentive for international expansion.
Our focus is on families and people between the ages of 40 and 50. We put a great deal amount of testing into REI's brand. We've won several gear titles, Editor's Choices Awards. We're featured in magazines. And not just the quality of the gear, but the warranty that backs it up. We offer 100% satisfaction on all of our products.
So at REI, we hire folks who have a passion for the outdoors. You know, everyone who comes in here in some way is outside doing something on their spare time, and we really try to foster that within our employee base. And through that, with the community programs that we engage in and the classes that we offer here, we really try to go into a market and be a part of that community by offering classes that those people can use to inspire them to go out and do something that's a little bit different from, say, their everyday weekend activity. As REI might look into expanding their markets, whether domestic or internationally, you have to cater to the market you're in. So if we're in the mountains of, say, Brazil, or we're by the beach in Brazil, obviously we would have to sell those products that the local economy wants. And if the locals want paddle boards, we would likely sell paddle boards. But we do our best to stay true to who we are.
REI should expand internationally for a number of reasons. First of all, expansion would increase the market share of REI. Capturing new markets is instrumental to the growth of REI. International expansion also increases economies of scale and scope, which reduces the marginal cost of each additional product. REI can also diversify its risk. With the U.S. economy stagnating, a diversified market strategy becomes increasingly more important. REI's financial statement shows that the company is healthy enough to build a factory in another country. REI's culture, including its flagship store, is a huge marketing draw that generates brand recognition. REI has actually expanded internationally in the past. In 2000, REI opened its first flagship store in Tokyo, Japan. Throughout the 1990s, Japan's outdoor gear market has been growing steadily, so REI tried to capitalize on new market demand. However, in 2000, the demand for outdoor gear dropped, so the Tokyo store suffered huge financial losses, which resulted in its close in late 2001. REI did learn from this process. The store's rock climbing wall was extremely popular among guests. Customer service levels were exceptionally high as well. One drawback was the actual location of the store. REI claimed that the store was too far from the city center. These factors will help REI prepare for future international ventures. Next, we will explore what region was considered for country selection.
Our initial region included major economic powers from around the world. These countries are Canada, Brazil, Germany, China, and Australia. Our first screen looks at the country's GDP, GDP growth, and economic freedom score. The second screen focuses on the product market data. Australia's apparel industry is mature and saturated. The apparel industry is a $14 billion industry but has a negative growth rate over the past 5 years. Brazil's apparel industry is steadily growing due to the support from the government, consumer awareness, and demand for fashion apparel. The Canadian apparel market has also been in decline because of global slowdown. However, men and women outerwear were the only positive growth areas in Canada. China's apparel market is rapidly growing. China has the second largest apparel market in the world. The domestic market is projected to grow at 11%. However, Chinese consumers are very brand conscious. Luxury apparel growth outpaces casual wear. Germany's apparel market is still recovering from global slowdown. Germany's market is very concentrated as companies with net sales of over 100 million euros represent 46% of the market share. Germany was chosen as a good market for REI because the German population has a large interest in outdoor activities. In fact, Germany has the largest outdoor market in Europe. Recent data shows that Germans have a growing interest in using outdoor gear for daily use. For example, many consumers in Germany use outdoor backpacks as book bags. Canada, like Germany, has a strong interest in outdoor activities. From a logistics perspective, Canada's location is ideal for REI since it neighbors the United States and is very close to REI's distribution centers. In addition, the North American Free Trade Agreement places relatively small tariffs on REI's goods.
Brazil, the third country selected, also exhibits ideal economic conditions. In fact, Brazil has the fifth largest population with 203 million people and the ninth largest GDP at $2.1 trillion. These factors, combined with consistent GDP growth and relatively low unemployment rate, indicate that Brazil is a market that cannot be ignored. In general, the apparel industry in Brazil has performed relatively well, with retail sales increasing 130% from 2005 to 2010. Despite the economic slowdown of 2008 and 2009, Brazil's disposable income and consumer expenditure levels have remained robust. The expansion of urban life and middle class, as well as the dominance of young adults within the country's population, are all factors contributing to the growth of the country. The continuous expansion of the economy has led to a steady and consistent consumption of a series of product categories, including clothing and apparel. A deeper evaluation will show that many people in Brazil enjoy recreational activities. Among the wide variety of leisure activities done within the region, the most popular sports are soccer, volleyball, basketball, judo, and swimming. It is estimated that more than 14,000 gyms and athletic clubs are situated throughout Brazil. Action sports such as skateboarding, surfing, wakeboarding, and BMX have also experienced substantial growth. Accordingly, the consumer demand for fitness and sports apparel has experienced substantial growth within the recreational market. Based on the analysis of Brazil, Canada, and Germany, the infrastructure of Brazil's economy and demographics provide the greatest chance of success for market expansion. Apart from being South America's leading economic power and regional leader, Brazil will also be hosting the 2014 Soccer World Cup and 2016 Summer Olympics. Both events will allow for opportunities for retail stores, particularly those of recreation and sportswear, to establish a strong market presence within the region. As the economy of Brazil continues to expand, many people are becoming more conscious about their health and well-being. Such trends in leading healthier lifestyles allow for the greatest potential in experiencing positive sales growth in sportswear and recreational equipment.